Yo,
Yo.
another workshop day. Uh, Small update. We have checked the bearings of the engine. They looked good. We put the oil pan. I put the oil pan back, and then my head started to go, and I was starting to wonder if I did. Did I tighten all of the rod bolts? I did, but of course we had to remove the oil pan and double check it. So it is what it is.
Just do the job.
Exactly. Fuck it. It's better to do it now than guessing
Then later, yeah.
and then having an engine failure. So I guess it is what it is. So Martin is here today again.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put the oil pan on, and then we're going to do the engine back. So that's the plan for today. Engine is going back here. We have the cable firewall connectors here. We're gonna move them to this side. And then the whole idea here is that we will take all of the electronics that are up here and we put them in a combined place. So we put the ECU, the PDMs, like all of the Motec stuff we put here, even the V-Box video, we'll probably move it down as well. Even the compressor, the main unit for the power steering, which is this one, a big unit. So this one will be moved down as well, and then probably some of the wiring needs to be redone. But I think that with this one that we have, it will be maybe not so much modification, because let's see, this part here somewhere goes to the firewall, and this goes to the ECU and one PDM. So let's see how much we need to redo of that. And then the main idea is also that we had the oil tank here before, and it was really like the wind. Yeah, so we can, it's been sitting only for like 3 days, so we can use it. So this is good. And it's clean now. So good. Engine is done, so oil pan is on. We don't have any spark plugs in. We will probably put We need to change the injectors, but we can do that when it sits in the car.
Yeah.
We have got from Nuke Performance, we have these, I think they are, 2,200 cc's.
Big ones.
Big ones. So we'll put these in. Hopefully they fit. Hopefully they fit. So we'll put these in and then we're gonna go for the dyno.
Yeah.
Not sure really yet, because we might redo some of the wiring.
Might so.
Might be. I started, we can show from that side. I started to remove all of this shit right now. It's shit. So we will redo it, and then we will put all of the control boxes on the floor.
Yeah.
Beside each other. So it's gonna
Right
look
here.
like something like this. We don't really know yet how, but it's gonna be some stacked around it. And then I will redo some of the wiring. And let's see how much. Maybe the wiring loom that goes from the boxes to the engine or to the firewall that we keep. But we redo it here. And that's mainly because the CAN bus, we added so many units in different versions of this. So the CAN bus is a little bit like a StarNet, and I think that's not so good. So we need to have it more like a loop with the resistors on the ends. So that's going to be the case for that. So we're going to redo that mainly because of the CAN bus. But then if we redo it, we can also redo all of some of the sensors that has been installed later. We can also make that a little bit tidy. So that's the plan. So Martin will install these. What do we call them?
Steel.
Yeah, they are some sort of
steel insertments.
maybe not that. I think it's more of a like a clamp, or not a clamp, but I can't find the English word for it. But we had a cross here in the tube frame, which we removed because we wanted to be able to turn the engine around. And the cross is actually just on the bolt of the crank hub in the front. So we cut this away. So we're gonna put it in there with those pipe.
Steel pipe something.
Steel pipe something. Steel pipe. I don't know. Rör. It's not notches either. Notches is like when you notch a pipe. So these are. Fuck it, I can't figure out the word. Yeah, something. But we're gonna put those in. So Martin is gonna clean that up, make those cuts straight.
Yep.
And then on this pipe here, we will trim it off so they can fit, and then we will weld that in. When that is done, engine is on the way in. Also, this plate here needs to be reinstalled, so we're gonna do that. Pipe, engine in, and then that's it. Dry sump tank, we gonna look at getting a new one. Because we have the tank from RA, Dry Sump Systems, which is amazing. And we're gonna put it here. So it's gonna be a little bit lower, meaning that we can actually fit it a bit better. And then we probably need to box this. But I have talked to Gary at Dry Sump Systems, RA Dry Sump Systems, and he will see if we can get a new tank. Because they also have a really nice new tank with the spin tricks, like the air separator built into the tank. So I think that's gonna be nice. So I'm waiting for Gary to get back, and when he sees what he has in the workshop that is kind of prefabricated already, then we will order that. We need to send our spin trick system back, so he will then kind of service it and then put it back into the tank. And that's about it. So I think the tank wise, we won't do anything with that today. But engine on all of those things will happen, and I will also remove all of the wiring from the car. So,
Nice.
Great plan.
Great.
Great plan. A quick recap. Martin had to leave. He has some 2 hours drive home. And I'm still here, but I'm kind of running up now and finishing and going home. We didn't manage to put the engine in, unfortunately, as you can see, it's here. Because we had some issues with the crossbar that we needed to finish. So that is almost done now. As you can see, I did almost weld it fully, but it's snug. So when you have these couplers, whatever they are called, it's kind of snug to get it in there. So I did weld them when they were bolted, but I only used like 1 bolt in one of them. So maybe that's the issue. But if we do some kind of fillets on these edges here, then they go in nicely. So I think that's good. I started also to remove the wiring from the car, so I will probably start redoing that. Try to clean up the workshop a bit because it's a mess. The wiring for the car is, I think that this is going to be kind of the layout that we will have with the Motec stuff. So we will have the ECU, PDMs, I'll probably lift them up a little bit more. We have the electric control box for the power steering. We have a Motec 888 expander. The V-Box video system. Also this really neat small can check module, which is basically this, but without some features. So it has the IOs, but it doesn't have the thermocouple connection that the 888 has. And then we have the air compressor from Shiftech. So I think all of this is going to be routed like this. Hopefully I can keep this wiring that goes to the firewall and to the engine, I keep as is. But for example, this one, I don't know what I was thinking when I did it, but this one is basically the wiring for the rear. So this goes all the way to the front, and then this then goes back again. Not sure why it's like that. So, but this is basically connected to this rear harness. So this goes to the rear firewall, this goes to the air compressor, and this was the PDM that was mounted there before. And then we had somewhere here on the way, yeah, here. So here we had basically this connected to that rear mil-spec connector. So this will be redone, and rather than pulling it forward and backward, and I'm just gonna do a nice thing here, because the most important thing I would say from this harness is the CAN bus, but everything that comes from this comes or goes to this connector comes from the ECU. So there's nothing literally connected from the front going here. So I will figure out which cables these are, open up the shrink hose here, and then I will kind of rewire it so it goes backwards and connects to whatever it needs to connect to. So I think this is going to be way better because we had issues with that. And then in the front, in the engine bay, we will not have so much CAN bus. We will have the Lambda module from Motec, and then we will have the tire / brake temperature sensor from CanCheck, which also have CAN bus. So that's about it. So I think that next weekend, hopefully, I will finish this up, and then we'll see if I do the engine together with Martin or if I do it by myself. But he has his little girl next week, so he's not available next weekend. So it's going to be in 2 weekends again. But also I need to work on the camper. I did some work on it. I can show a picture here now. If you want some vlogs about that, let me know. I can do some small vlogs of the crazy ideas I'm doing with that. But it's basically like a rebuild. So it is a rebuild of the camper, which had a leaking ceiling or roof. So that needs to be replaced. But now I actually got some really good prices on the sandwich panels that are installed in the camper. So I will probably kind of remove all of the panels and rebuild it. So that's going to be some work, but I guess if you have a lot of spare time, then what should you else do? So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so we hit that 4,000 subscribers. That would be nice. And see you next time. Bye.